if you're the leader and you're going, all right, I'm down to get my team members promoted. I love helping develop other leaders. You know, that's the leader's job. What is the leader's role in helping those team members get promoted?
Yeah, this is a really good question. So as a leader, you want to develop your team because as you develop them to do their job better, they help you do your job better, and you should be okay if they move on. It hurts. Even under the best of circumstances, it hurts. I just had somebody in my team resign who I've poured into a lot. I mean, I feel like I'm losing my right arm. It hurts because of how much I rely on them, how much I honestly care for them. But the reality is it's not that big of a surprise, you know, and I'm excited in the long run. And so as leaders, we got to be okay developing people. But here's how you do it. You got to dive into them, okay? So this is stuff like, hey, what do you need to do your job better? How about that question once a week? Eyeball to eyeball, kneecap to kneecap. How can I help you do your job better?
It's a great question.
It is. It's pretty simple. Now, here's the deal. You got to keep asking the question. Because for some people, they might go, what is he trying to say?
Trick?
What is she saying? Yeah. No. Hey, I'm here to help you do your job better. What would help you do your job better? You need an app? Would you need some training in an area? Feel like you need to take a negotiating course? I mean, ask some leading questions, but get them to tell you. Yeah. Hey, how can I help you do your job better? You know, many times as a leader, we don't develop our people because we're not thinking about it, and we don't have any clues. We don't see anything because we didn't ask. Yeah. You know, I mean, as a husband, you're a husband. I mean, how many times have you missed something that Whitney needed because you just didn't dive in and ask?
3 times today already.
Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
I'm counting.
Well, here's the deal. So I'm going to talk to leadership, and you need a marriage class.
Yes.
Okay, so you've identified I need to meet Whitney's needs a little bit better.
I have that clarity at the very least.
Yeah, that's really good. No, me too. I'll be there with you. So that's the idea. I mean, let's not make it so complex. Ask that question. Let me add one other question to this, by the way. This will help you with that question. The first question I would ask, there's 2 questions I would tell leaders, new leaders, people that want to be leaders, old leaders have been doing it a long time, feel like you're in a leadership rut. Get into a practice every week of looking at your direct reports in the eyes and ask them, how are you doing? And I don't mean like the hallway, hey man, how's it going? No. That's a greeting. That's a salutation. No, I mean, hey, how you doing? Whitney okay? Yeah. How's everything going with the sister-in-law living over there? You know, I want to ask.
That's a very different.
How's the pup?
Approach.
Okay. It doesn't have to be deep either. It doesn't have to be, George, you sleeping well at night? It doesn't have to be weird. Just, how you doing? All right, so that's personal. That leads to connection.
That's caring.
Caring. Yeah. That's connection and caring. Guess what happens there? Now all of a sudden, they realize that you like them and you care for them, so now they trust you more so that when you go, hey, how can I help you do your job better? How can I help you win? They're going to go, oh, I really know this is legit.
And I trust that you actually want to help me win.
Yeah. So those 2 questions will get you to a point where people will tell you where they need to develop, and then you can develop them. So, hey, how you doing? How can I help you win?
That's huge. I think every listener needs to try that out this week and see how it changes the game for not only them as a leader, but for that team member.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. If you heard nothing else that I said, and there's a good portion of the audience that probably did, do that. Yeah. Seriously, as a leader, I don't care how you say it, but that's what you're asking. And I would do it every week and watch what happens. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I came up with that because that's what I wanted. Not because I did. I've not been in a leadership position very much where I'm leading a team, but that's what I want. Yeah. I want leaders to look at me and go, hey, how you doing? How can I help you win?
That's a very different approach, especially
game changer
for my generation, right? The millennials, the Gen Z, they want to work somewhere with people who care, with leaders who actually care about them as a person.
Yeah, that's
not just about their
by the way,
results.
the reason I'm here in this position is because we actually leaders do ask us that here. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what I want. And so it's like, well, wait a second. And so if we do that, you're going to see massive connection and trust grow. And then they're going to really share with you. And then you just act on it. How can I help you win your job? When they tell you, figure out what you can do. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll send you to this conference this year. I'll tell you what, I'll sign you up for this e-course. The company pay for it. Company can't pay for it, but I personally am going to pay for half of it. I don't care, leader. Just you have to help them win. That's developing them.